Okay. I'm a little early. What's going on? Okay. The music stopped all of a sudden. I was like, oh, did all the stuff go dead or something? Okay, here we go. Oh, here we are. Okay, let's make a deposit. Oh, we're one away, too. One away. What's our reward? Yeah, that's nice. Alright. Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Okay. No baddies out here waiting for us. That's good. So we're headed that direction now. I can see the first waypoint. This is the third and final area to free before the story goes berserk. I mean, you gotta expect that at this point. Ooh. It's actually one. This is inside the structure. Oh, wait a minute. I hate these guys, but...
Stabilize!
And shroud!
Charge! This is order. Gather!
I'll uproot you!
Thunder!
One with the force.
Try to keep up! Burn!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Maria sweeping in!
Barca, I think it's dead.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
Come on. There you go. Now for... It's playing the snake game. Do I need to do anything else to it? Is it going to do it itself? Okay. Awesome.
Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
there's another one. Yeah. I was right on the money with my guess. Up. Tainari.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Smells like something good is inside.
Do y'all think it's up top? Or in the building? Let's try for in the building. It's
Try to keep up!
not going to be too difficult. It can't be opened from this side. I guess we do got to go up. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Try to keep up! Yeah.
1 second puzzle. Ooh.
If
Thank
you want it, it's yours.
Alright, that's the all element. Come on. Ah, it's not gonna let me grab it from this far away. What? Interesting.
Try to keep up! Try to keep up!
There's that one. Ah, here's the other one right there. There you go.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
Interesting. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. So I guess we go this way. Where's the catapult? I see it. All right then.
Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Ah!
Damn it.
Yeah.
There you go, friend. Do what you got to do.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours. Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Oh, it's interesting. Treasure. Ah, shit.
Solidify.
I will have order.
Scorch and burn! A new don't run with the forest. I hear everything.
Gather.
All right. Oh, more stuff. Okay. Okay. Avoid the dirty fruit. Seems easy enough.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
Got a funny feeling. If I do this again. Haha. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, crap, man. That sucks. Come on. Come back. That
To
one.
the adventurer go the
More
spoils.
of a challenge.
This
Try to keep up!
How the hell are you supposed to get back up? Guess this will work.
Try to keep up!
here.
All right. Let's look at the map. Okay, we're headed that way. Alrighty. I got some more of these funky phantoms.
Order guide you. Solidified.
Time to ignite! Let's nip that in the bud.
Gather. Maria sweeping in.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
There we are.
Stabilize.
Scorch and burn!
Now.
This is order.
I'll uproot you! And shroud!
Burn!
One with the forest.
Gather.
Time to ignite! I hear everything! A new dawn rises!
Stabilize.
And shroud!
Solidify. Order guide you. Here.
I'll uproot you!
Hello? Romhilda? And our new friends? Oh, Dix is here too. I'm Zaitland, her sister. Oh, I see. You two look so alike. My name is Okikuni. As later generations would account it, I should be from the era when yokai roamed the land. Before Narukumi unified the Thundering Archipelago. I'm Calcerus. I'm from the Ramirian era. And I am Yu Huangyi. I come from an era when Chuhai Fort stood at the foot of Mount Tongshan, and the Gili Assembly had yet to be founded. Just a heads up, besides the newcomers from the borderlands, all Ramirians are made of rock. Don't freak out when you see them. For the last time, it's ichorification. I'll show you made of rock, you. Whoa. We've got one person seamlessly switching between 3 different personas here. That's because we're all stuck in these pages. Quiet, you. If you hadn't gone and rewritten Iranese, would we even be in this mess? As I see it, this is clearly on Okikuni. This place is called Maruplura Chamber. You can call it the Hall or the Archives, whichever you prefer. As you can see, we have been condemned to exile, pressed between these pages. Hey, can you get Dex to restore me first? We can talk later. Okay, I guess... Restoration cores, okay. That was kind of cool. Whoa, the paper people have become, solid people. I can only say, this feels so good. When was the last time I had a good stretch? So how did you guys get turned into paper in the first place? Okikuni got so fired up reading the Leeway novels written by later generations that he wanted to dive in and join the adventure. He wanted to see if he had the strength of an entry-level centurion, so he got turned into a paper person. Cut it out. Be serious. We've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Guess our earthly instincts never really left us, because we fell back into the habit of writing novels. Though the relentless torment and tampering within the apathic intervals sought to erode our will and desire, it somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the three deadly selves. But even if that tiny creative spark fades, a single good idea will suffice to bring it back to life. Indeed, the apathic intervals stripped away my faith in Phobos. But I still get the urge to write every once in a while. And then, of course, we get punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why. Anyone lays eyes on Okikuni can't but exclaim, "What's this weird stuff you're writing?" But you know what? It's got a kick to it. Mind you, it helps that the original work by those who came after in Leeway was excellent to begin with. Don't rub it in. They'll start thinking that you're being serious. Malanta classified our work as pollutant. He claimed that it blurred the line between fact and fiction, sullying what should be pure and proper. Admittedly, our stories were shelved right alongside actual historic works and academic papers. His principles are one thing, the stuff you write's another. By the way, Zeitland, which of the 5 Yaksha generals do you like the most? Your sister read these stories with you when you were younger, right? She said Vitra's was her favorite. We had already been pressed into paper slip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Elatus. He seems really strong and resilient. Neither my sister nor I could ever be as tough as he is. Just as a side note, how do we restore this place and rescue the others? What? That's hardly a side note, it's serious business. You could have fooled Paimon there with how much you're talking. The thing that Jex just touched was the key. Whenever space is manipulated, it leaves a residual trail of its own reversal. As for what it's called, we haven't given it a name yet. We'll have to come up with one, though. It's going to be a pain to talk about. I think we should call it the Archaeology Stone. We're digging through deep mysteries to unlock them, so archaeology, but with a key. No, I'm all for Hope Key, Dope Key. It's more fitting. At the end of the day, hope is what remains within. Nah, this is such a hassle. The two of us are doing all the heavy lifting. The three of us are doing all the heavy lifting. So, we should get to name it. We'll call it the Restoration Corps. No objections allowed. I don't really mind. Once this place is completely liberated, we probably won't ever have to see it again. I'd say it's best for if nothing like it ever exists again. Fair enough. Well, you have our thanks, taking care of this. Since the three of us combined barely have the strength of an entry-level rookie soldier, we'll sit this one out. You've clearly overestimated yourself as a Remirian, just as you've overestimated the average strength of the average Remirian soldier. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex's power, you should be able to find the hidden door in no time. You can return to the main hall in the center now. You'll be safe there. That's where Astoria and Josephus are waiting. You guys get yourself out of harm's way as planned. I will act as their guide for this leg of the journey. Be careful. You haven't finished your novel yet. We'll let everyone know you're safe. And then we'll come straight back. Please don't get turned into paper again. Rich.
A reward on the road.
Okay. Looks like it's that direction. First, let's have a look around. Yeah, it'll work. Oh. And forward. Alright. Ooh! I see that. We're gonna have to fight for it, but that is a treasure chest. And one of those as well.
One with the forest.
Stabilize. What?
Let's nip that in the bud.
I will have order.
Ah, I wasted that just now. I'd already finished it.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Says it's like right here. Is it above me? Nope, it has to be below. Which means it's in this block. Doesn't look like I can do anything right now. There's no restoration core. Or there's one right there.
Can't see? Keep up. Scorching burn!
Gather. Up the ante!
I'll uproot you!
Solidify! Burn! Charge!
Enshroud!
Gather!
One. Alright, we can grab this now, but... Damn it! Whoa. Okay, and that's blocking my path, so we gotta go up there. Okay. There it is. Then... green blocks. Here comes the choo-choo train. I get it.
On me.
Nice.
Is this an answer from this world?
I guess we can do this. There. More of those bums. Oh, there we go. Okay. 47.
Is this an answer from this world?
Peekaboo, fellas!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. A new dawn rises! Time to ignite!
This is order. Shred him! Solidify!
And shroud! I'll uproot you!
Maria sweeping in!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
We gotta find our way in. Down there, huh? Okay, there we go. That'll work.
Gather!
One with the forest.
I will have order!
Burn! I hear everything. My everlasting and shroud.
Crumble!
Get your shield.
Stabilize!
Long enough.
Burn! Shard!
Can't see?
Order guide you.
I'll uproot you.
That's got it. And those guys gave me no drops at all. That sucks. Put it in.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
Wait a minute.
Try to keep up! Yeah.
Where's the... It says it's down.
Huh?
Maybe below here? Don't know. Ooh. Paper. Flipping pages, huh? Interesting. Suma? A Sealy. Neat.
I'll keep this close. Is this an answer from this world?
Interesting. Ah, I knew you guys would be here.
And shroud!
Solidify! Thunder!
I hear everything!
Gather!
I will have order.
I'll uproot you! Scorching!
If you want it, it's yours.
So we go this way. Okay. So not that way. You gotta be on the other side of this. Only half? Interesting, at least. There it is. Ah, there we go. Hehe. Need a power source. Wait a minute. I was about to say. Power source is over there, though. What a goofy trap.
Stabilize.
You guys suck. Thank you for
Order guide.
gathering up.
My everlasting entrap! I hear everything!
Burn! Solidify. Maria sweeping in.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Burn! This is order.
One with the force. I hear everything.
Gather.
Ah, darn trap. Zeitlin, are you okay? That was a nasty fall. Traveler had my back. I was a little scared, but now I'm fine. I'm sorry, I keep dragging you guys down. No, you don't. Well, I know I'm dead weight. No one so much as gave a hoot about little old me. What do you mean? Didn't Paimon grab onto you and Traveler just now? You weren't pulling us upwards. You were using me as a buffer. Uncle Hongmi, Paimon can fly. She wouldn't even have fallen if she wasn't trying to help you and the Traveler. Oh yeah, all right. It's all my fault for being so heavy, I guess. Zeitlin smiled. We make a great team, Uncle Hongyi. Don't wind yourself up too tight, Zeitlin.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
I guess there it is. That'll work. That was wicked. Man, worth it for a great big treasure chest like that, I guess. These! They're the letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. They must be really personal. Let's not look through them, Traveler. It's no big deal, really. Just family stuff. She was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh, how there were old people everywhere, how comfortable it was in the mountains, but also how dull it was. She said that she often went to the sanatorium graveyard and read the epitaphs. She wanted to learn the stories of those who never returned home, those who found their final rest upon the mountain instead. She wrote that the sanatorium itself was about to be demolished, that she had to emerge from the shadow of the past. And then one day she wrote to me and said she was going somewhere far away and that I should not worry. Ah, no way. Your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. Then I came to the temple beneath Rainrest Peak and saw her gravestone, perched on a lonely mountain in a strange, distant land. Oh no, Paimon made you talk about sad stuff again. She doesn't know how to comfort you either. Paimon's sorry. You don't have to comfort me. The latter half of life is nothing but a series of farewells. It's like writing in the sand. Here one moment, scattered by the next. Apologies. I really didn't know. I never could have guessed that something like this would happen. When she arrived, the selection process for elevation was already a mess. Everyone was in low spirits. Time, which was already at a standstill, lost all meaning then, turned into true nothingness. Her arrival brought a spark of life we had not seen in such a long time. She was a truly good person. That's all right. I'm really sorry to say this, but I didn't ask for your names just now, because I came up with the intention of saying goodbye. I didn't plan on meeting anyone new, because I didn't want to say even more goodbyes. We don't really mind. What matters is that we know each other now, right? That's right. Farewells are the seeds of reunion. Going on adventures with lively people? Huh, it's not so bad. I never imagined I'd have the chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister made us feel too. And now that we've found what Zeitlin lost, we have to fix the restoration core, right?
Is this an answer from this world?
I guess we go this way. Mr. Gray Cat, envoy of Marinopolis. Meow. It's already time for the tea party. Meow. I wonder if they're lost, meow. Oh, it's you, Mr. Golden Traveler. You must be the chosen hero, meow. Would you help me look for my friends? Well, who am I looking for? Who are your friends? Oh, and of the two ladies who aren't here yet, one is a kitty that can talk just like me. But unlike me, she's an orange tabby, meow. My other friend is a very polite poodle. A canine, true, but a most genteel one nevertheless, meow. Even though one of them's a cat and the other a dog, whenever we sit down for tea together, we always have a wonderful time, meow. Please, for the peace of Marinopolis, lend me a paw, meow. This is where we agreed to meet, but my friends still haven't arrived, meow. Our chosen hero. Would you mind helping me look for them? Yes, yes, Dex. I know that you can turn pages. So, let's get over there and do it. Nope, not that. How about this? No. This way? That looks about right. Hello, Miss Tabby. Meow. Your swordsmanship leaves quite the impression. Thanks to you, esteemed knight from lands afar. Those arrogant brutes won't be troubling my people's homes ever again. Now then, what brings you to my court? Your Majesty, allow me to report a matter to you. Ahem. Someone sure came around fast. Guess you just mind the local ways when abroad. I understand, and you have my thanks, esteemed knight from lands afar. I shall heed your wise counsel and set forth at once. And there she goes. I think we found our poodle. It's a damn room again. Oh, there we go.
A reward on the road.
Wait a minute. There we go. Gotta figure out a way to go that way. Oh, fuck! It scared the hell out of me. I didn't think there was anything left down here.
I'll bury you!
Stabilize.
Enshroud! I'll uproot you! Time to ignite! Burn!
I will have order.
Solidify.
A new dawn rises! Can't see?
Okay, no wonder it was something there. This doesn't look any different than the last time I was down here. Oh, there we go. Woof. What is it, Mr. Golden Traveler? Is there something I can help you with? Oh, is it that time already? Thank you, Wolf. If I weren't so busy, I'd have gone to invite Miss Tabby myself. If I'd done that, perhaps Mr. Gray Cat might have. Cat or dog, we are all capable of getting along in peace. Yes, we can. Anyway, I should head to the tea party now. Thanks so much for the reminder. What a breathy poodle.
Huh? Here.
I want to check on that frickin' tea party. Meow. Everyone is finally here, Meow. Thanks to you, Mr. Golden Traveler. Our happy tea party can finally begin, Meow. Why the long face, Miss Tabby? Have something sweet, and you'll find your spirits lifting in no time. Woof.
A reward on the road.
Go. Whoa. For real?
I'll keep this close.
What nitwit brought hilly churls to the slumber party? Whoa. Where's the last rich rooster? Bleh. Paimon's getting tongue-tied. Where's the last restoration core? I believe it's hidden in the book. This book is called Tale of the Not Knight Irony. Calceria's translation of Irenes. It's more of a rewrite than a translation, though. Historia spoke of very highly after it when he read it. He said it captured the precise moment when realism collapsed into nominalism.
Paimon has no idea what that means. I'd love to read it. Okay, anyway, do you have any idea how we can retrieve the Restoration Core?
As I said before, we can use the power of this library to manifest scenes. The Restoration Core should be hidden in the book. You'll need to enter the book and go on an adventure, traveler. It's time for you to experience what it's like to be paper, I guess. But I'm a hero in 3 dimensions.
If anything happens, Paimon and Dex will come save you.
I need the greatest guide into that.
You're unbelievable fine. Paimon will go with you. Uncle Huang Yi, this is super important, so don't mess up, okay?
Actually, the restoration success might rest entirely with Miss Zeitland.
Huh?
Malanta has reviewed and tampered with this text. It's filled with great deal of unwarranted malice. And I'm too familiar with both Irony and the original Ironies. My heart lacks the power to alter the scenes in time. Put another way, my perception of the story is irrevocably locked on its tragedy. But it must be rewritten to have a happy ending.
So what do we do?
We'll need Zeitland to neutralize every crisis that emerges in the text, then steer the plot toward the happy ending.
Are you really going to put their safety in my hands? And you even want me to imagine good things happening out of the blue? I can't do that. I can't do anything right. We believe in you, Zeitland.
We aren't just living, we're adventuring. Fortune favors the bold. Heaven helps those who help themselves.
All right, I'll try.
Here we go. Time to go 1 dimension down. Interesting. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So far, easy peasy. And then there was enemies. I like that Paimon is a flying lavender melon. Tee-hee. Wait a minute.
I guess I can't fold it that way. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Huh. Whoa. Really? That'll work. Damn it. Haha. So long, suckers. Ah, you bastard. Damn it! Won't let me fold that way. Set it back. Ha ha! What the hell? Oh, this is going to be a severe pain in the ass. Okay. Zaytland. There we are. Whew. That was unique. How are you feeling, traveler? It's nice to have my third dimension back. Thanks, Zaytland. No need to thank me. The stakes were much higher for you. Alright. Well, time to do this, I guess. Spread out. Whoa! That was cool. And there's one of those. Whoa! Did we just accomplish our mission on this side? Amazing! Malanta's control over this area is finally broken. One more thing, Zaytland. What's the matter? I misspoke a moment ago. I'd like to correct myself. Living is a grand adventure, and life is a long journey. I've held on for this long. Where are the good things I was supposed to find? You met the traveler, Paimon, and me. Then you came here. It might be a complete mess at the moment, but to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is a 1 in a million shot. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? Would you like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. You're all wise and pure of heart, but we can talk about that later. Let's head back first. I wonder how Okikuni and Calcirius are doing. You did it! In terms of strength, you are, at the very least, an entry-level Legion commander. You say that, but even amongst entry-level Legion commanders, you've got golem constructs, arbiters, aspirant arbiters, and arbiter golem hybrids. You can't put them in the same tier. You keep your mouth shut. The last Restoration Corps has been hidden in your stupid novel this whole time. All I can think about right now is landing a fist right on your face. I'm iconified. Your hand is the only thing that will hurt. That's exactly why I haven't used my Guaha arts to hit you yet. It's like living with the Three Stooges. Only intellectuals. The intellectual Three Stooges. Whoa, what the hell? Oh yeah, that's right. We did see a Thank you. All right. Hey Aladdin, can I catch a rod? Oh, damn it. We need to get up higher. There. Hello. It's safe here. What is it, my golden friend? Just wondering if you were stuck up there. Thank you, but no, I'm not stuck. It's safe when I'm up high up. Here I won't get killed. Here it's high up and you see from afar. It's a good place to hide. In our couple, being on the ground is considered dangerous. Even if the great rulers above don't decide to wipe us out on a whim, the other Kapuli will still come to plunder us. Perching on the cliffs and in the trees, like the Gritzels, allow us to flee calamity before it strikes. Besides, Vindya says that she wishes to see me fly. She wants to sing of riding a giant bird in a story of adventure. Are you sure she ain't just putting you on? No, Vindya is a very good person. Maybe even as good as the Lord of the Crossroads. They're both such kind people. But it's amazing just how you two flew, all the way up there. This is for you. Consider it proof of our friendship. Now I must think about how we can fly even higher to stay out of danger's reach. Neither the great rulers nor the conquerors who revel in flaying are here, it is true. But I'm already getting used to having a means of escape wherever I am. Oh well. She was the most confusing person I've talked to so far. But at least I got a treasure chest out of it.
A reward on the road.
Damn you, ball. Will you... Damn ball. Oh, let's go collect. Hey!
I'll keep this close.
Ooh.
reward on the road.
Okay. Well, that went away. Let's see, try and figure all this out. Gotta be another one of those, and there's a spot right there. So I guess maybe it's right here. Holy crap! Crap. That's on me. There. Haha. Hop on, my friend. Chow down, buddy. Thank you.
Is this an answer from this world?
Guess I go this way. Or not? How the hell do I get out? Let's look at the map. Looks good to me. Astoria, you're here too. That's right. Calcerius said that you stepped into the chamber. I suspect everything will fall into place from here on out. That's too honest. That's too honesty from you, Buster. Paimon's blushing already. Satan, have you found what you have lost? I have. Speaking of which, I'm here for my own reasons too. That's true. Since you came up here, you've done nothing but run around on mine account. I don't understand what the Watcher of Nothingness was saying, but I can tell that there's something in this place that matters to you. The Traveler's been a massive help. To hold up my end of the bargain, do tell me, what is it that you need? The story you speak of, it's simply incredible. If this were back in my academy days, I would have mulled over it for at least a half a day before giving you an answer, just to prove I was taking you seriously. It's true that I've been here longer than anyone else, and I have witnessed all that has transpired. Unfortunately, the highest point of the temple, the atrium of suchness, is where the gods and watchers dwell. It's said that certain hidden truths are kept within its walls. But hardly anyone is brave enough to set foot up there. Are you saying it's so high that even the most fearless would get scared? Only those who choose to abandon all their memories are permitted to enter that hall. To seek an audience with the master of the temple is to seek answers and closure. It follows then that all memories that one gathers here shall be wiped from it. One must construct a path to the heavens with their own memories and wisdom. Only then can they encounter the sacred beyond. But memories aren't even solid. How are you supposed to build a path to the heavens with those? Such is the nature of this place. The divine power of the gods can weave emptiness and reality into one another. Here, mere vacuum is not perceived as nothingness. In the eyes of that being, it is a state that can be filled in the space of a single thought. Only a nothingness where even meaning does not exist. Only that is a place beyond the reach of the gods. And I suspect that the path to the heavens should be similar to the half-real, half-illusionary scenes that you saw in this library. I'm just a coward at heart, after all. I never dared to make the climb. I simply don't have the courage to cast aside my responsibilities. I am one who lived to witness what came before, and who continues to learn of what follows from those who come after. I am but a vessel for my precious memories. Even if there is no hope of their ever returning to the surface, every lost civilization will live on in my memory. Are gods really that horrid to design such a cruel choice for someone to make? Some gods are good. Some of them are bad. Take the one who kidnapped the traveler's sister, for instance. That's totally bad. Perhaps it's the opposite. The god who designed the path to the heavens was not the mistress of the temple. You see, if you intend to leave this place, you simply cannot take its history, secrets, or knowledge with you. The way I see it, the description of using your memories to construct a path to the heavens is too emotionally charged. Your memories are supposed to be wiped the moment you return to the mortal realm. But before that happens, people here have the right to look back upon all they have ever been, all they have ever owned, and the path that results from both. Hold on. Let's see if Paimon got all that. It's like we've made a rule that says you can read a book, but you have to chuck it into a fire the second you're done. But just it all burns to a crisp. You find out the book was an epilogue and an afterward where you get to look back at the best parts. And then in the end, nothing's left of the story. Only the feelings and impressions stay with you. That's spot on. That's a perfect read. You've got a real knack for analogies. Reminds me of one of my students. In fact, he went to Delphi Pytho. I have no idea what it's called now, or if he survived the war. His name was Abrax. And while I've asked many people, no one has ever found his name in historical records. I went off on a tangent. Anyway, yeah, you said all that, but how do we get up there? Traveler's memories are too important to forget. And as for Paimon, well, she hasn't clashed so hard with Traveler as to need a total reset. You don't have to worry. Once we've rescued everyone, I'll help you with this. Actually, I've figured out how the path to heaven works. The seat of the god has been left empty, so the rules have begun to falter. As such, a section of the corridor of nothingness, previous path to heavens, has been preserved. Melanta's fury destroyed half of it, but the remaining half, the stairway to heaven, it's still vaguely visible. This means that the stairway should be used by others. We just have to make it whole again. Wait. Do you mean... Don't get the wrong idea. As I've said before, I'm a coward burdened with too much memory, yet too scared to even die. Historia. Well, looks like we got everything back for Zaitlin. Now your mission remains, Traveler. Alright. Let's claim this first. Wow, that's a lot of stuff there. I didn't know it was that much. Okay. Let's take a look. Here out of curiosity. I wonder how many I have. 3. Phooey. Well, let's head back to the central core. Historia, we basically freed all 3 areas. Most of the people are all safe now, too. And we even found everything Zaitlin lost. Oh, thank you very much. I have to say, Nihilata's got quite the eye for people now that he's opened it. Alright, your turn now. You mentioned a way to go up. and the price to go with it. Bring it on. Paimon's not scared of a couple adventures or a bit of Mora. Oh, and what about Zaitlin? How are we supposed to send her back down now that she's done here? I can explain all of that, but you should rest first. I'll go through everything in detail tomorrow. Okay, but there's no bed or food. Such desires cease here. Think about it. You've been here all this time, but you are neither hungry nor tired, are you? Huh? Then what's Paimon supposed to do all day while we rest? This place is full of remarkable people from every age. Speaking with them could be fun. Alright, fine. But Paimon gets to sleep whenever she wants, tired or not. Paimon's still sleeping on the traveler's head. Zaitlin, after you've rested a bit, could we talk? It's about what I mentioned earlier, the thing I needed time to think about. Speak with me a while, won't you? Okay. Traveler, Paimon, once you're feeling rested, come see me. Ooh, quite a bit. I have no idea what those are, but one might be the horn they play for the Ricola commercials. That treasure compass has me thinking. Traveler, Paimon, thank you. I'm really glad I met you at the end. If anything, it feels like you got dragged into this because of us. Wait, the end? What do you mean? I mean, ours were all pretty dangerous adventures, but I got to see so many incredible things. It's not so bad. Hey, don't just brush Paimon's question off like that. Did I? Well, give me a moment, folks. Let me stretch my legs a little bit. Okay, now I've got some refreshment, so let's get on with it. Are you feeling rested? Have you talked to everyone you needed to? Yes, I'm good. Very well. Zeitlin, calm down for a moment and hear me out. I have no wish to be disrespectful or speak out of blind hope. Your sister may still be alive.
But I saw her gravestone. Her picture was right there.
But is it not possible there is nothing buried within?
Paimon wants that to be true, really. But isn't that kind of optimistic? In the last letter she wrote me, my sister said she'd already decided to.
That farewell wasn't written as a final goodbye, was it?
She said she was going somewhere far away.
She mentioned it to me before. She already wanted to travel the world before she got old. Hilda wasn't speaking figuratively. She really did want to leave the sanatorium and set off.
She talked about that?
She was always so bright. She got along with people easily.
Then she probably never told you that we were all the other had. Let me be honest. Let me be cold for a moment. If her leaving would have caused 3 or 4 people to grieve, that weight might have overweighed her sadness. But now it's only me. She knew I'd understand, that I would forgive her for it.
It's not like that. You shouldn't think of it that way.
You don't have to feel sorry for me. When we were kids, our parents were still around, and life was good. Those memories were enough to carry us forward. But growing up, the world gets hard. I've always been more introverted, and dealing with people at work really wears me out. I thought my sister, being so outgoing, would have it easier. But even she always looked exhausted once we grew up.
Huh? You still have a future.
Oh? Then she probably never mentioned her fiancé. She was just a good person, an ordinary one, kind, interesting. Sometimes I wish he hadn't been. If he hadn't been a bad man, things might have been easier. His family had a hereditary illness, some strange disease. They never lived long. He'd joke about it sometimes, blame the Animo Archon for planning Mondstadt too well, so even a family like his never faded out. One day, he said he was going to save the world, and then he left. Save the world. Well, the world's still turning, so maybe somewhere out there, in a place no one noticed, he really did. You know how you always say that if someone who lives forever can't love everyone and be loved back, the world would drown in sorrow? I think you're right. Which means a short life isn't even allowed that much. He wanted to give his life to love, and it only hurt my sister more. So much that she was sent to a sanatorium in the mountains. This very place beneath our feet, a place steeped in curses. She never told me any of this. I'm sorry. And knowing all that, you still think she's alive? I do. Because she did something here. And because of my fear, she was forced to live on. You have my respect, Astoria. You really do. But I think you've seen too much suffering across history. Pain vast enough to drown the world? For someone as ordinary as me, even a small part of that is enough to bury an entire life. You can't truly understand my sister and I. So how do I set foot on mortal earth once more? I'm just a short-lived little someone. Eternity isn't meant for me. Mystery Astoria. This place used to be completely cut off from the world above. There was no way in and no way out. But after Nihilida left, Dex seems to have gained the ability to carry people of the living world between the Pillar Hall and the surface. Even so, it cannot return those who were chosen to come here. It is a watcher in juvenile form. And that limitation is part of its nature. Huh? You're saying Dex is the same kind of being as Nihila? If we want to go back down, there's only one way. We have to give up every memory we have, everything we know, and climb to the very top. In the past, that meant meeting the mistress. Now, it would be Malanta. So I can't go with you, but at least let me see you off. Alright, Saitlin, let's get back out of here. This don't look good, gang. No! No! It can't be. Whoa! Whoa! It's like a fucking nightmare. Paimon? Whoa, what? Hand of Fate? What else, Paimon? Whoa! Crap.
This is order.
Yeah. And Shroud. I hear everything.
Gather.
Maria sweeping in!
My everlasting one with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
I will have order.
Okay? Shroud!
Again?
I see your power.
I hear everything.
We gotta. Good thing I made a bunch of potato cakes. And just for the sheer hell of it, and thrill, Adeptus Temptation.
Flash!
Stabilize. This is order.
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Warrior sweeping in! Gather!
Storia. Once more, we return to this place. The last time I came, by human lifespans, it must have been many, many, many generations ago. Looks like we've all been cast back into a pathic interval. So how are you supposed to get out? The usual way is through meditation, learning to master your mind and thoughts, and then letting go of all desire. In short, we must maintain a state of complete emptiness. Simply enough said, but depending on a person's nature and the strength of their desires, it can take anywhere from a few years to several centuries. For someone like you, who carries the fate of the world on your shoulders, your desires probably can't be cast aside, nor should they be. What do we do? We need to find Zaytland and figure it out from there. What you pick up? Wait, Dex was dragged in as well? In that case, there may yet be a chance to turn it around. Since Dex is also a watcher, it might be able to use his power contained within these fragments to force open the path. We're going to need to give these fragments a name. I've heard of these overwrought coffins. They were set up by one of the temple mistress's sisters. Mondstadt caskets, I believe they were called. In which case, let's call the fragments Deathmute shards.
Is this an answer from this world?
In other words, these caskets were made by the god of death. Well, at least it won't be hard getting across. What? Do it again? Come on! Now what are you gonna do? Holy crap, he's sending minions! Climb up out of the way. How am I supposed to attack him? There. Climbing we go, I guess.
Whoever that guy is. Who is it? Who's there? I'm the Traveler. I'm one who belongs to the current era. Ah, well, I know nothing of your time. My name is Alara. I was once an aesthetic of the age of silence. I no longer remember how much time has passed since I came here. Even this place has broken my silent cultivation. So it is true? Cultivating a mind without thought or desire leads one to reincarnate in the unthinking heaven of evil? It was nothing. No need to thank me. Well, thank you all the same. Saving you was more of a spur-of-the-moment thing. That said, we're planning to look for a way out of it that is not meditation. Are you not practiced in that art? Or is it simply not taught in your era? The first time I left this place, it took me hundreds of years. I gave up my pursuit of truth and my longing to see my loved ones again. This time, I am not willing to give any of those up. That makes two of us. Dex has picked up another shard. Death Muse. Ah, you mean Marasanti meditation technique. I know of it. And it's used in cultivating one's mental state when facing death. Good, let's get this treasure chest and move on.
I'll keep this close.
There's the next casket. This blocky stuff is very helpful. Thank you, Dexter. This one looks a little rougher. Yep, here we go. Wonder what it'll do to keep me from beating it. Oh, shit! Up we go! Ha-ha, dickhead! There's the gem! It's way too fast to grab! There! That's the end of that one. Zeitland! Are you all right? I'm fine. I just had a very, very long nightmare. Forget it. Pretend I didn't say that. I can't take it anymore. Why does this keep happening to me? Why is it always me? First Mom and Dad, now my sister. It's okay, we're here with you. I know, I'm not angry at you. Another shard? What's Dex picked up? I call it a Death Muse shard. It may be a way to move from death unto life. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's. Now that Zeitland's been found, let's try to find a way out. Are you sure we can get out of here by ourselves? Malanta and Nilhita can move within this place freely, and they usually bring people with them, in which case Dex should be able to do the same. That's 3 Death Muse shards collected. Though I should say this is a temporary name since I have no clue what Dex will be using them for. What's next, Dex? Well, let's follow his instructions.
A reward on the road.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't usually into tribal stuff, although it's in my blood. But, come on, man. This is a banger. I guess we head for the evil eye over here. Oh man, the chanting stopped. Okay, Dexter, do your thing. Up we go. Holy crap! Oh, well, this is kind of cool. Nobody start playing Stairway to Heaven, please. Whoa! What in the... Gravity's effect changed. Here we go. Oh no. Let's do it. Yikes! Ow! Bastard. See if we can't get between the fingers here. Ah, crap, 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 crap. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ah! Ah! Where did you two just go? Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Paimon was calling your names the whole time.
Huh. Why wasn't Paimon dragged into Epithic interval? Well, maybe because other than eating and sleeping, she doesn't really think about much. Huh. I guess that makes sense. Looks like Malanta is really angry now. Sending the Traveler up to face him has become urgent. Let's talk elsewhere. This place isn't exactly safe anymore. Well, I know no one asked, but hello everyone, my name is Alara. Glad to have you back, Paimon.
Is this an answer from this world?
Lind, I can't let you return to the human world like this. And yet, once again, I stayed silent out of cowardice. If you go back to the mortal world this way, I know what choice you'll make. We said all we needed to say. That's all this is.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't get it. Weren't we talking about how we can manifest the path to heaven and then teach Malanta a lesson?
The one who went to face Malanta for all of us, the one who gave up every last memory, was your sister, Lind.
What?
Back then, the early signs of Malanta's madness had begun to surface, and many suffered for it. After all, we're not machines, and with lives that stretch on without end now, that which we forget will always find its way back. She heard of Malanta's increasing unreasonable tyranny, saw the many souls who had been cast down by his judgment. I told her to treat everything here as nothing more than an unpleasant glimpse of paradise. No need for anger, no need for sorrow, since she too had been sent up here by Nihilita. Dex could always send her back. And what would it change returning just as she was? That's exactly what she said as well. You two really are alike. I've heard that many times before. But she was bright and talkative. You are reserved, steady. That's what many people say too.
Wait, you said this before, didn't you? With the god of the Temple of Space gone, the path to heavens won't vanish after it's been used once. So are we supposed to take the path Zaitlin's sister left for us?
If that was the case, then my tactical advice would be simple. We rush in and beat the stuffing out of him. No one knows what Malanta said to Hilda. But afterwards, in a fit of rage, he severed the path of heavens that had been formed from your sister's memories. And Hilda has already left this place.
Then doesn't that mean someone has to give up all their memories again to get us up there? Hey, what about Dex?
Isn't it the same species as the
Baddie? If Malanta can go back and forth, then maybe Dex can do it too if it tried hard enough.
The space separating the atrium of suchness at its highest from the hall of emptiness is called the corridor of nothingness. The corridor's power comes from the temple itself.
It is the rule of departure, while the Watchers exist to hold up that rule. Dex is only an immature Watcher and lacks authority to control it.
Aw, but what can we do?
I'll offer up my memories.
But you...
I've said it before. This happened because of my cowardice. The truths I know, the history, the knowledge, they are too heavy to bear. I hesitated, and Hilda saw right through me.
Compared to you, the suffering of any ordinary human life really must seem like a negligible price. No, absolutely not. Everyone says you're a treasure to humanity. Let someone else do it. But Traveler and Paimon, we still have some important things to take care of.
That's not right, Paimon. Everyone is equal. Bearing great responsibility is no reason to sacrifice others.
And going around asking who's willing to give up everything they've lived through? That doesn't feel right either.
I'm going to do it.
Saitland!
You're saying the exact same thing your sister did. But this time I absolutely refuse to accept that. You've been here witnessing history across the ages, seeing every wonder this world has to offer. After all that, doesn't even a tiny part of you feel attached to this world? I think I finally know the answer to that question now. That most fundamental question of philosophy, which is whether one chooses to go on living tomorrow. You hesitated. And even that brief pause is enough to show the answer is already there. Tomorrow is worth living through.
No, Astoria. Wise though you are, you've made two mistakes.
Enlighten me.
Why did Nihilita choose my sister? And was it really just coincidence that I was brought here?
Your sister said it herself. It's just coincidence. The sanatorium had announced its closure, but before the relocation, she went for a walk at midnight, and that's when she encountered Nihilita.
It wasn't an accident. Listen, when you save yourself, you save the world entire.
But
if my sister hadn't lost everything she once remembered, she would never have chosen to go on living. Now I understand why I was always so sure that she was still alive. A life begins anew. It's full of hope, surely. And here I recall a passage I once read in a novel by Kurosawa Eiichi. The Savior offers himself in a world of darkness, willingly bound upon a cross. Only then is their soul redeemed, ascending into the kingdom of light. Isn't that incredible? It means you can heal your own melancholy and save the world at the same time. So I'm not giving that chance to you.
For a second, I almost thought it was Hilda talking to me. But that's not really her style.
Of course not. She doesn't read much. She couldn't quote the classics half as well as I do. Traveler, Paimon, you're not allowed to object either. When I return to the world below with my memories gone, I'll need you to tell me who I am and where I am meant to go. Hey, how are we supposed to respond to that? We've only just met and you're already talking about erasing everything and starting over like it never happened. A story so good, You'd forget everything just to experience it again? That's the highest praise there is. You're friends of that caliber, I'd say. Hey, thanks for trying to lighten the mood, but Paimon's still getting all teary-eyed. So, Astoria, please take us where we need to go. Is there anything else you need to do? No, Paimon. Let's get this over with. Oh.
May I try to persuade you one last time, Zaitlin?
Your argument has already failed, Astoria. My sister's grave down below is empty. Aren't you worried that I might just leave now and lie down in it myself?
All right. The stairway to the heavens manifested from your sister's memories was severed, but part of it should still remain. This time, your memories might intertwine with Hilda's, which might cause something unique to manifest.
So does that mean Zaitlin might still keep half her memories?
I explained this before. Offering up one's memories has nothing to do with passing through the corridor of nothingness. Allowing you one last final glimpse back, that is merely an act of mercy.
Oh, wait. Then won't we end up seeing some really private stuff? Is that okay? I offer you the memory of a yellow rose sent at sunset years before you were born. I offer you explanations of yourself, theories about yourself, authentic and surprising news of yourself. You still have to answer every question about me, you know. So feel free to look. These will prove indispensable in rebuilding the real me. If it concerns her privacy, then we'll watch it together. Leaving her little sister to wander the world alone, she had it coming. Huh? Never mind trying to talk tough. Now you sound like you're just being mean. And look at you, suddenly so chatty. Is that so? Are we building the corridor of nothingness stairway to the heavens right here?
That's right. Let's begin.
Bake Danuki? Wait up!
Whoa, that's interesting. Sumeru.
That's where we came in, right? Yeah. letters. This is my sister's handwriting. Oh, are these the letters we didn't manage to collect below earlier? No, just a few messages she left behind, and a short poem she wrote. It's not a farewell. She must be alive. Can we read it? Oh, you will. Whoa! Mondstadt! That land? Leeway. Fontaine. Can you veil? Port Ormuz. Outcry. Whoa! Shesnaya's up there. Izuma. Uh-oh. My sister's poem. It's all emotion, not a lick of literary flair. Still, it's not bad. Do you still remember who we are, Zaitlin? Hey, Astoria already said my memories will only fade quickly once we leave this place. So I know exactly who you are, and I know who I am. What I just saw was all the words my sister used to read out to me when we were kids. The worlds we dreamed of together. Are there really sunken treasures beneath Fontaine's high seas? Are there really yokai in Inazuma's Chinyu forest? Do magical spirits like the Aranara really exist in the world? Have I grown up too much to ever see them again? The Aranara do exist, and they draw power from the people's memories. Then I must be Aranara too. And from now on, the path to the heavens linking the Hall of Emptiness and this tower, they will exist only as two girls shared longing for a beautiful world. That too is a kind of eternity.
I'll keep this close.
That looks like in prison boxes. Let's look at it's like written in 2 languages. In case y'all guys want to read it, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down through it. I'll leave it right there for right now. Y'all could pause it or whatever. Now I'm gonna move it down. Andromeda Empire. Yai Publishing House. Okay. What this one? Damaged. Time has washed away every trace. She was here. Child of humanity. No. You are my creator, my lord. Why would you choose her and abandon me? Hey, did it suddenly fly into a rage? Send them back!
Stabilize!
I will have order.
I hear everything.
Gather! Charge! Burn! Shred 'em! Stabilize!
By everlasting one with the forest. I'll uproot you!
Gather!
Honed in flame!
Order guide you. Stabilize. Burn! Charge!
And Shroud!
Gather!
I hear everything!
Burn! Ah! Solidify! This is order.
I'll uproot you! One with the force.
Stabilize.
Time to ignite!
Yeah. Yeah. Burn!
Another illusion.
Water jet!
I hate it when it changes my element. But this is the only long range element attack I have.
Go! Go!
Oh.
Go! Go!
There he is. I am the Traveler, an outlander. Since you are no child of humanity, how should I address you? Just call me Traveler. What do you mean, child of humanity? All who descend from the first ancestor
shaped by the Lord of all, and those born of that lineage are called childs of humanity. Even the artificial people of the primordial sea, granted special pardon, are counted among those. But you stand outside this order. Why did a god take my sister? I cannot answer, because I do not comprehend it myself. I once believed it was merely punishment for transgression, but now I fear there is more, a deeper meaning behind it. As it is with the heretical myth that light and darkness birthed from the primordial human. Why are you suddenly answering all our questions so readily? This is a rule engraved upon my very soul. When a human child offers up everything in pursuit of an answer, I must speak with in the Creator's stead, and withholding nothing. In the end, that human child will forget all things, fleeting answers, eternal release. This too is an expression of divine mercy. Then why are you being so harsh to the people in the Hall of Emptiness? This too is law. With the Creator absent and nihil fallen from grace, I must uphold measure once set by my Lord. This place exists only to preserve. All innovation, all evolution is forbidden. If I remember correctly, your name is Malanta, right? I know your name, human child. Zaitlin. How did my sister speak of me to you? She said that she and I could never reach accord, but that one day her younger sister would come and defeat me. Did you hear that? In the end, you're the ones who were dragged into this, victims of my conflict. Huh? So we really were just hired muscle, chasing a bit of pay. That Nihilita? Seriously. Nihilita, the traitor, fallen one. He abandoned his charge, yet dares to proclaim himself enlightened? We Watchers were meant only to stand in silence, keeping vigil here, at the Pillar Hall of the World. You got all worked up all of a sudden. Guess you're the type to get all sulky to see someone else free when you're stuck. But my sister miscalculated in one way. I'm an introvert. I'm not good with words. I've read a lot, sure. Maybe I even understand plenty of truths. But I avoid talking when I can. The one who'll change your mind isn't me. Traveler, I leave this to you.
Draw near.
Scorching quake! Judgment! Gather!
I hear everything.
Marka!
Order guide you.
Can't see?
My everlasting flame!
Excision required.
Maria sweeping in! Judgment!
I'll uproot you!
Excision
Solidified.
required.
Time to ignite! Stabilize.
Scorching fur!
Excision required. Judgment. Excision. Solidify. You should seek to perceive the world beyond. So marks the beginning of your fall. My master. Try to keep up. Stabilize. Judgment.
Son of a bitch, heal!
Divine flames pierce all that is mutable.
Let's nip that and I'll bury you!
Solidify.
I will have order.
Excision required. Draw near. Stabilize. Excision required. Excision required. Divine flames.
One with the force.
All that is mutable. Gather. Judgment. Barrier sweeping in.
I hear everything.
Excision required. Stabilize. Pierce all that is mutable. Excision required. Divine retribution.
Man, this is gonna be a long
All
process.
illusions shall be shattered. My master. Punish.
And Shroud. Who do you think you I'll uproot you? Blazing light.
Stabilize. It's all that is this is order. Solidify.
A new dawn rises.
Excision required. Divine retribution.
Can't see?
Gather. Fine flames pierce all that is mutable. Up the ante! Judgment! Stabilize! Precision required.
Time to ignite!
Retribution!
Yeah.
Gather!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Required. All worlds shall fall in an instant.
Come on, Dex!
Nihilita! Nihilita! I understand. I understand now. When the divine parts the throne, all creations are free.
Malanta,
What do you want to say?
this comes from years of living alongside my own melancholy, though I suppose I'm saying it a bit late. If your melancholy feels uncontrollable, that's a physiological illness. You should seek help early, get treatment, and cooperate with the ones administering it.
You are like your sister, utterly incomprehensible. Heh. Creatures like us, manifestations of the rules. Who shall we see when we fall ill?
Do you feel guilty now, beating up a patient? Guess getting to know others has changed you a bit, Zaitland. You sure have picked up some bad habits along the way. We introverts are all twisted on the inside. You won't be seeing me like this for much longer anyway. There you go again, saying something super saddening. Like I said, I've got a dark side. Malanta, I have questions.
Ask them now. I won't be here much longer. Passing judgment on the painter who defiled the laws of space, severing the path to the corridor of nothingness. Those were acts of transgression. My rebellion has triggered self-destruction as per the rules themselves. In truth, I would rather not answer your questions, but I suspect even that small act of defiance would only hasten my disappearance. About my sister. You've already come this far, have you not? Your will is still your own, and your feet are still unshackled. Go, find your sibling yourself. You're not like me, a being bound by their own wings, only to watch them break. Why are you tormenting everyone? Tormenting them? No, I correct them to the form heaven intended. They ascend to heaven, yet reject its sacred stillness and cling instead to corruption from the mortal world. So that's it. I am jealous. Jealous of them. Jealous of the fallen Nihilita. Jealous of change. Jealous of freedom. Jealous of life. I thought that if I did everything right, then when my Creator returned, she would praise me. That would have been enough. Enough to soothe me. Enough to prove them all wrong.
Why would she not look back? Why did she not ask if I wished to leave beside her? If you were always this stubborn and heartless, the answer shouldn't be hard to grasp. If you'd shown even a hint of rebellion, she might have taken you with her. Zaitland, is there anything else you'd like to ask? Me? Let me think. I want to know why people say this sanatorium is cursed. Once, the Abyss brought disaster to this land. The knights stationed here fought to the last and did not retreat. When the report of the battle arrived at the Dorman port, it contained only a single line. None who went to Windcrest Peak returned. I see. So there never was a curse. Only warriors who fell in battle and slumber on the peak where the Knights of the West Wind rest. My time is almost gone. I am filled with hatred. Hatred for all of you. And still, I want nothing more than to cling to consciousness, to let my awareness live on, unbroken. You and your sister, mortals who love everything and everyone, you still yearn for an ending, and I, who want so badly to go on living, I must face mine instead. Nihilita. My weariness runs deeper than words. Wait. She was watching us.
I'll keep this close.
Get out of this dark hole. I don't think there's a way out of here. I guess I gotta teleport out. That's weird. Well, we taught Melanta a lesson, all right. Indeed. Looking at the sky tells me as much. Did Melanta say anything useful? Ah, the word watcher originally referred to those who were awakened and enlightened. A watcher who closes their eye can only be swallowed by darkness. Yet awakening itself defies the Creator's will and is thus condemned as a fall from grace. Speaking of which, Dex, we taught you, played with you, took good care of you. You were raised by all of us together. When you grow up, remember the kindness we have shown you, okay? By the way, That heretical myth about light and darkness birthing the primordial human? Do you have any idea what it refers to? I'm not entirely sure what Melanto meant either. The first thing that came to mind was a parable once condemned as heresy by the angels. It tells of the God of light who created a body in its own likeness, only for it to be stolen away by the king of darkness. Thus, within that single body, the powers of light and darkness began to contend with one another. And so the primordial human, bearing both, came to possess both good and evil. It's a lesser known version of the primordial human myth. That's a bit too bare bones. Not sure it helps us much. And I'm afraid I cannot recall much else about it at the moment. Aren't you going to say goodbye to me, Astoria? I owe you an apology. Your sister as well. Actually, while I was quiet earlier, I was thinking about something. What was it? What my epitaph should say. Don't get the wrong idea, Paimon. We're not immortal after all. Everyone needs one eventually. But I couldn't think of anything before. My sister's fake tombstone already had such a good line, you see. Then just now it came to me.
And?
My epitaph will read, "To be continued." Pretty much on par with "One lifetime doesn't count," wouldn't you say?
A person is a story in motion. It shouldn't end just because life does.
So, goodbye, Astoria.
Goodbye, Lind. And when you see Hilda, give her my regards.
I can't promise I'll remember any of this. And I can't promise she'll remember you either. Come on, traveler, Paimon. I guess it's time for you to take me back down. I guess we'll meet again like it's the first time. Wow, you really do wind up seeing anything if you live long enough. I was just thinking earlier, you were incredible back there, especially against Melanto, but what was it you did again? And who are you exactly? Is your memory fading away? Who am I? Your name is Zaitlin. That's right. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We're your very good friends. Friends? Yes, we're friends who've been through hell and back together. Really? I can feel it. It must be true. And your sister's been traveling the world lately. Just to clear her head. Someday the two of you will meet again. She might not remember you at first either. But you share the same blood, not to mention the same face. You'll recognize each other right away. Paimon's sure of it. I have an older sister? Oh, and ignore this tombstone. Your sister put it up here herself, just for fun. Her way of saying she's been reborn. She's definitely still out there somewhere. My sister? Mm-hmm. She's kinda silly, huh? Eh? Anyway, there should be some information about you in your suitcase. Take a look. You'll probably remember things once you do. Okay, I will. And one more thing. You're an amazing person. Like, save the entire world amazing. Who, me? Everyone is deeply grateful for you. So you live proudly, okay? And if anyone ever picks on you or makes you feel bad, just write to the Traveler. There's nothing he can't handle for you. Is there anything you want to do right now? I don't know, but I'm starving, like I haven't eaten in days. Haha, Paimon's hungry too. She needs food now. Hurry up and empty your backpack. Paimon wants tons of chicken mushroom skewers. All right. Let me go and let's claim this. Let me see. I'm headed back to Nodecry, folks. Take a rest. Hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. Now that the story's over, I'm gonna head off for the night. Y'all take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. And thanks for watching, everybody.